Hello. How to fight for the best salary and handle your counter offer. So yesterday videos I've mentioned about the formation of the salary from the company's perspectives. I'm not sure whether you learned something. So how about you? Okay, I mean, you should also come up with something like that. Okay, strategies, concept, or anything research about your worth, right? So, is it make sense? So I'm sure every business costs about negotiation or whatever. At least they will tell you, okay, prepare that and understand that, right? So this will help you to go to negotiation. So this is why Sun Tzu in Chinese, right? It's once they said in the art of the war, know your enemy and know yourself. Therefore, in 100 battles, you will be victorious. Okay. So comment below, what do you think? Do you agree with that? My name is Keith Lau. I'm your recruitment advisor. Today is April 23rd. Okay, already. Okay, 2020 is Thursday. So if you follow my 30 days program, this is already day 23. So how are you? May I know, is there any good news you can share with me? I think as I'm doing this series of live videos, and if you're going to follow me and then apply, build relations with people, and also have some interviews, know about the concepts, okay, then you should be able to excel it. And also, I hope that after that, you will have received some offers and some signals, at least you got some progression, right? So can you also relate to your experience or something similar to that, and understand how to fight for the best salary and handle the kind of offers? That's today's topic. Okay, so hopefully I will help you. Okay, and then you learn the HR process and what are they working behind the scenes and all those things like that. And finally, win the game and get a job within 30 days. This is my aim. So comment below if you have any questions to ask me. Again, it's live, give me more support, and I do want to help you. Okay, so first thing first, same as the company, okay, to define the budgets about this job worth before they go out to the market to find people. So I think you need to evaluate your worth as well, okay, how much they should pay you, right? And so it is also very important, and it is very simple for you. Why? Just go to www.glassdoor.com, okay, then you can obviously know the salary, and also maybe some recruitment agencies like Michael Page, Robert Walters, they do have some salary survey. They have a range for you, okay, how many years of experience in this role, they should get these. And of course, maybe you go to job board, they do have some aggregate numbers, or for this role, they set the budgets and all those things. So you got a concept. Even though you just go to Google and type your job title, then you get the salary information, right? So it's easy for you to take reference and think about, okay, how much you can get, okay, how much you should ask for, and how about your actual market rate, what's worth for in your countries, in your specific job roles or industry or specialty, right? So this is what you need to know, and this is the roughly numbers. But also, I want you to think about this is the second thing. Okay, so your strategy. This is not only the money terms, or every month that you should receive to the bank, but a holistic view, a whole picture as a package. Because some things is non-monetary, okay, that also can make you happier, healthier, okay, work-life balance, and then people don't change the jobs because of those things. Okay, so it's not only money, and also this is, you can say it's easy, like annual leave, provident funds, the insurance, okay, the medical benefits, or the flexible working hours, the family friendliness. Is it whether 5 day work week or less, or whether do you have any traveling allowance, travel a lot, or there's any car subsidies or mobile phones, okay, better working environments or locations or ping pong table, okay, and then a free lunch, free drinks, or maybe your boss, okay, your colleagues, your team, how does that look like, and your job natures. So everything counts, okay, whatever these will make you happy and you enjoy it, okay. So consider these as an offer as well, and just research about the company, what they're going to offer you as well for these, okay. So it's very important, right? Some companies may be working 4 days, some companies maybe have unlimited annual leave, right? It could happen. So understand all those things, and then also think about the why, okay, the reasons you set this kind of salary range, and how do you come up with the numbers, okay? Why you deserve that numbers, okay? So you have at least know that, understand the market, understand research, and then understand what you want, okay, at the end of the day. Okay, but after all, I also want you to do one more thing, is to help me to set your minimum, okay, which is really the lowest possible salary that you would like to accept, because you're asking for change, right? Or maybe you're unemployed, but you don't, deduct 50% of your salary, right? So you've got a line, and don't go below this line. This is what I want you to do, okay? And this is the same thing as I would say the company's philosophy. Okay, if they are setting a 50%, then you must also have something. Okay, this is the bottom line. Okay, so thirdly, whatever you sense there's a signal, as I said, from the companies they would like to hire you, what you need to do, of course, keep warm, okay, very eager to open to discuss with them, but being cool at the same time. I'm not saying that you should say, oh, thank you so much for offer, okay, bye-bye. Right? I'm not saying that like that, but if they really call you and then they would like to proceed further with you, you don't go, yeah, this is me, right? You don't show all your cards to people, right? So you just say, oh, thank you, but it's very happy internally. And maybe you can say, okay, can I think about it? So I will get back to you by today or tomorrow, or I don't know. You just set expectations for the companies. Okay, so you are interested, you want to work with them, but at the same time you want to think about it and what is the deadline. So this is what you need to do. Okay, because when they call you, and then obviously before or in between the call, maybe also you mentioned about your expected range and what you want. Okay, so this is um before you commit anything, okay, you let them know. But if they come up with the numbers, then you should think about it. No one's have the gun and say, hey, please make the decision right now, right? No, right? So it's okay for you to think, right? It's definitely okay, because at the end of the day, when you work for that company, if possible, optimistics, you work for them for few years, right? You don't want to work for them less than 3 months. So this is an important decision for your life as well. So you choose the best company, you choose the best role and the boss, right? So you have to think about it. Okay, there's nothing wrong. Okay, but again, don't set your expectation very, very, very high or unrealistic, or don't get back to them, or I don't know. So this is not polite and not good. Okay, so remember that. I want to remember another thing. This is also important sentence that I may not repeat once again. Every time when you hear that good news they would like to offer you, hang on. Okay, I would say don't be la la la, but what they are going to offer you is actually not the best, not stretched to the maximum yet. Okay, this is just a okay, good salary offer. Okay, why I'm saying that? Okay, I'm just let you know why. Okay, um, because I would think this is number three. Okay, so why is that? The HR is almost like doing process and doing a lot of salary approval process for you, right? He or she will never do something like maximum, right? So he will make the number they give you will be makes sense, okay? It will be makes you happy and it's good, but this is not the best offer they can do, right? Because you imagine that if you're HR and then you submit a proposal and then always asking for the maximum, then what do you think if someone approve? Okay, why you have to give the 100% for them? You should also leave some rooms for negotiation. So that's why whenever they call you, you're happy, but this is not the maximum yet. Okay, and that's why I want to tell you is you hang on and think about that, and to determine whether you really want that company, and this is what really wants to go to, and this is your future career and development path. Okay, so what you need to do. Okay, so far are you okay with me? So you understand the concept, right? So what you need to do, um, just very simple. It's number four. Okay, this is number four. If you want to get the best offer, write an email, a very polite, sincere counter offer email. Okay, just that simple. It's not good to argue on the phone, right, or on the spot, right? I do need some more, right? But this is actually black and white. First of all, okay, let's take references, and then for these emails, okay, you mention about your reasons why you want that kind of role, and that reason, basically, what I mentioned about earlier in this video is You already done your research. You know that you should be paying this, and you should know that the companies or whatever, that the comparable numbers should be that, right? So you've got your reason, and then you send this email. So again, you think about how about the HR when they receive that? Is it possible for them saying, "Wow, it's too trouble"? No, no, no. I will just drop this candidate. I will just I will make the decision that okay, stop the relationship right now. No, you obviously you can't, right? Because you are just one of the people who do this process, okay? Because all the approval chains and the hiring manager will already make that decision. So HR will be bringing you the good news, okay, by phone, but no, no, right? So every time when they receive the email, it works every time that they have to forward your email at least, okay, to the hiring managers, to the HR director, to whatever people concerned that, hey, look, this guy is having some counter offer email and this kind of making sense and he's asking for more. And so they have to think about whether they would like to offer you some more, okay? So that's why this is powerful email, and this makes not only the reference but buy time for you, okay? And because why buy time is you obviously may apply a lot of jobs and then you might waiting for some other offers, so we can discuss how you handle the counter offers. But yeah, does it make sense? So you wait for them whether you can get a better offer and wait for other offers for you to compare. So that's fair, right? That's fair. Okay, so finally, unfortunately, okay, if they come back, sorry, this is actually really the maximum because maybe the internal relativity cannot do that, or they stretch to something that because you're already more than whatever they're earning. Okay, so fine, right? Fine. It depends, of course, depends on whether you're the top leads, okay, whether you are really working from the competitors or whether really very good. Okay, you've got the interview feedback is very good, but um, you also think about whether you want to work for this role, right? Okay, fine. So if that's the case, then yeah, it's a good time for you to say yes and accept. But also, you got one more thing if you want to fight for the best. Okay, is ask for some other things. Okay, ask for I don't know, maybe the fringe benefits. Okay, is it possible I can get one more day annual leave? Okay, look, I know the company they have a structure. Okay, they have the employee handbook saying that everyone is on 15 days annual leave, right? But no one stop you. No one, saying that okay, you cannot get 16 days annual leave, right? It makes sense, right? Because whenever you work for some companies, then you might accumulate 1 or 2 more days. So it's just a matter of the process. So ask for 1 more days. 1 more day is even money, right? If you leave a company or whatever, it's still money, right? So ask for something like that, or ask for okay, can I have a sign-on bonus? Can you pay for my notice period, or is it possible if the year-end bonus everyone is 10%, but can I, if I perform well, is it possible to be 50%? Or I don't know, medical plan, okay, because I have this includes my spouse, but is it possible to include my children? Or I don't know, anything you can ask for, okay, can I have more training or development, whatever. So I'm not saying that you need to argue with them or fight for whatever, but at least if they cannot go max, I mean, if the maximum is the money, then you ask for something so you have a better offer and fight for the best, okay? So what do you think? Is that something makes sense, or you learned something today? Or I don't know, is it the first time you hear something like that? Or no, it's nothing special. Every time I do this and every time I win, okay? I'm so scared that if HR fellows right here is watching, and then they will kill me because I like telling the secrets to other people. But anyway, this is the way that you win that negotiation. And again, I will summarize it. This is all communication problems because all business is communication. So I do have email script. I do have some templates for you so that you can learn and use that. And also have masterclass, like review the HR secrets that never tells you. And so I'll mention about the link, and every time I will link here, right? So you can just go to watch it. And if you want to learn more from me, so go to watch my videos from day one. So it's welcome, right? So another quick topics I would like to share is how to handle counter offers. Very quick one, but I just want to give you some more ideas, some more hints, some more guidelines. Okay, so quick Q&A. What if I have like 2 to 3 offers So how can I choose? Because as I also mentioned that buy time so that you may have more offers. So I would say it depends. It really depends on what you think, okay? But I can facilitate or help you, or maybe I'll just tell you what angles or opinions, okay? So first of all, if you're young talents, okay, it doesn't matter about the money, okay? No, don't always go for money. If you always work for money, then you'll be unhappy and unsatisfied. You should find something that you really learn something. You should have some growth and development. So find the boss you like, okay? Find the company that you like, okay? And the role that you like. But of course, if you're like 30s or 40s like me, that you really want to, provide for your family, then obviously you take the best offer, right? And money is important for you at this stage. Or I don't know, if you're a working mom or if you need anything, then probably you will find something is like more work-life balance. Okay, maybe only working for 4 days. Okay, maybe they're flexible in working. So this is not the numbers, but some other benefits that you can choose from. So everyone is different, depends on different cases as well. But I just want you to remember, this is all the tactics that I want to teach you, and uh, every time you may say, I need 1 more days to think about the offer, okay, and then you can think about what you want at the end of the day, okay. The second Q&A will be very quick as well. Okay, if I resign now and my company asks me, hey, is it possible to stay, and I will counter offer you, so what should you do? Okay, for my opinion, for my experience, leave. Just leave. Because why? No matter how much money they are going to offer, promote you, bigger title, okay, you change your team, or you handle more things, have a better job scope, or whatever, do something more that you want, if you raise up your hand, right? It's okay, but you'll never get that commitment until you get a real uh, letters from HR or from your manager, right? So you unless you get this, okay, that's another case. But most likely the boss is just formalities as a process. They want you to stay, and then they commit everything. But at the end of the day, you know what? Oh, in after 1 month or 2 months, I'm sorry, the HR is still processing, or I'm sorry that I'm just wait for you to finish this project, because they are buying time to find a replacement for you. And of course, for you, as perspective is, whenever you make the decisions to resign, at that time quite struggle, and then you carefully think about it before that. Okay, you accept other people's offer, and then you type your resignation letter and submit. Right? You obviously you think about it before you do it. So the moment that you submit, okay, you had already decided, and then something that you dislike, okay, something that you think the next company could provide, that never happens in your current role. So why bother? Why would it stay? If you stay here because of the money, because of what they mentioned about the offer, then that is not good. I don't have a lot of data, but generally the research also showing that people, if they stay in that company, normally they will just quit, okay, in 6 months or even 9 months, okay, because the moment you submit your resignation, all the trust is broken already, okay. The companies do not trust you, and you do not think that you are still able to work 100%, 120% for this role, because it's something that you don't like, or just because they give you more money, okay. So this is I want you to think about that, if that is the counter offer cases. Okay, and by the way, I think it's also for you to remember that, okay, this is a tough decision for resignation and for getting a best offer. So if you strive to get the best offer, then okay, you should go out from your comfort zone and join another new company, and really adapting quickly to learn and grow at that another environment. Okay, and also, finally, if you also mention, I think about it, it may not be this topic, right? I'm sorry for today, it's too long. But if, okay, your previous company called you and say, hey, we got a bigger role for you, we got more money for you, please rejoin now. What's okay? We do have a new projects for you. So what do you think again for this time? May or maybe, okay, 50-50, because I also tried this before, so I rejoined, and then same boss, okay, maybe more money or some bigger title, right? But the world is like changed, okay, everything is changed, okay, even though the company structure and policy will change, and even though the same boss, the thinking for you is still changed, right? So it depends, but somehow I see people they can rejoin and then do like few years, but then they will also wants to leave. Okay, so this is just the same thing as what I mentioned about if they have a counter offer and then you stay, it could happens because you already you think it's repetitive for the work or you feel bored. Okay, but yeah, of course, if they keep promoting you and then you keep a really better prospect, then definitely just rejoin, right? So anyway, sorry, this is off topic, but yeah, there's lots of things to share. Even those I finished all the CV interviews and everything that you think about, because I also want to tell you more, like your cover letter, how to do it, some more tips about job search, LinkedIn, or maybe something related to a recruitment agency, right? That is also important. So, yeah, please, okay, stay tuned. I only have like 7 more days, okay, and there's also on Saturday we've got a group coaching call, so we will also cover on these kind of things, okay, from the moment that after the interviews to onboarding, so what you need to be aware of, okay, and also welcome you to contact me or arrange 25 minutes quick consultations if you want. Okay, so the website www.next-row.com, okay, or the free Zoom, okay, okay, the last chance, okay, is www.next-row.com/free Zoom 4 because of week 4, okay. So I'll see you tomorrow and tell you more about job search directions and strategies, and especially in these economic situations, what you need to do if you want to get back to work in 30 days. So hopefully you will follow my programs, and thank you so much. Yes. Bye bye. See you.